My name is Jean, and I am a knitter. I am a knitter in some discomfort at the moment. Ouch! Overuse, and it just aches, and I am not actually doing a lot of knitting right now. It is not the new circular needles. No. It's actually over mouse work without elbow support, but it doesn't take much if your wrist is a weak spot, and it is a weak spot. I have torn ligaments and a ganglion cyst in this wrist, old injuries from roller skating and just life. However, this is knitting comfortably. The ergonomics of hand knitting, and it is written by a physical therapist with a specialization in ergonomics. And he's also a heavy-duty knitter. And he, because of the ergonomics, he sees a lot of positioning and usage difficulties. The book is really neat because he talks about stitch formation, he talks about contact stress, positioning your hand over the mouse, positioning your contact stress is where you're scraping all the time. And you don't want the awkward wrist positioning. You want your keyboard in the right place, etc., etc. And he's got lots and lots and lots of pictures on how to, and very clear, real descriptions. They're detailed, but they are in real, understandable layman's English. And he introduces a term and he explains the term and he says why, and he has diagrams, and you can understand what the heck is going on. He is a teacher, so this would be a textbook, frankly, but it isn't because it's such a useful read. For example, one of the pages that my book falls open to a lot is this one, which shows the stresses and where the work is happening and where the strain is for when you're knitting. The effort and the load have to balance, and if they don't, you get issues, or you're working too hard to get the same thing done. And just working with your hands, I spread out the stress and the load because I don't knit like this, which is one of the reasons I hate the shorty needles. I need to have the strain spread out throughout my entire hand. I learned long ago, I am an occupational therapist who has been given some training in ergonomics in college, and ergonomics doesn't change. I may have gone to college in the 80s, but the fulcrum hasn't been digitized. It's still a physical fulcrum. But even if you know what to do and you know what you should not do, there are times when you can't avoid it and you have to do it the wrong way. That's what shorty needles forced me into. I worked it in small, short sessions. I didn't use my absolutely shortest ones. I was able to spread the load out over 3 fingers, not all fingers, including the palm of my hand a bit. And so that's another reason I would not want to go for teeny tiny shorty circulars. Somebody got a haircut. And there's food down below, so he can go get that. So, ouch, and how to prevent it is the topic for today. The book is not cheap. It is textbook, but it is extremely good quality. If you can get it through a library, interlibrary loan, do what you need, but at least take the time to look through it and figure out what you are doing and what you can do better. Elbow support, for one. This elbow support is actually too far away. So, I don't use it. I use one elbow support. Sit over here and puppy sits here. But, that's life. I would love to keep knitting, but I think I need to put some pillows in my chair so that I can keep knitting. Take care of yourself. Keep knitting.